who's for Angwamo team, the Asensia. Yeah, the Angwamo breakfast team is here. And it's time to actually bring you the daily trends this morning. I've got Miss Blessing Dorab here. Let me get straight to her. Good morning.
Good morning, anyway.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
No, I'm good. You just okay, or you're good, or you're fine, or you're just okay?
I could be better.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
It could be better.
Yes.
Okay.
But every fun is
Every fun is I won't quite it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nene.
yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good.
That's
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just good.
I'm good.
Not awesome.
I'm good.
Not great.
When I asked you, what did you say?
I made my response.
Miss my response.
So,
Now then I made my response the old doubting. Why are you questioning my response?
You questioned mine, so I'm also questioning yours. It's only normal. Yes.
Anyway, good morning to you, Kunini Kojumafo. Good morning to Aben. Good morning to our regulars, and of course, if you're new, this segment we get to talk about all the trends and all things happening around us. So, Miss Blessing Doe, take us away. Let's get to know what's happening.
Yes, and good morning to all those who are still owing me for the Angwamo and the charges. But anyway,
including
Dr. Jima.
Dr. Jima. Dr. Jima no wenya nezano.
Including Dr. Jima.
Dr. Jima, so
Anando.
redeem yourself, because this lady, since as she started,
I won't stop.
Why is Shatta Wale no? Once he started, this is Panacho.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Do it.
And you mentioned the name of the person you are going to start our first story on, Shatta Wale.
Oh, Shatta Wale.
Shatta Wale. Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
Yes. So he's trending this morning. He's trending since yesterday because, according to him, he lost about $4 million record deal because his former manager, Bulldog, actually published the track list that he was supposed to release before he even got payments for that particular project.
Oh.
The Gifts of God album. Yeah.
So
he released
the
GOG
album.
Yes.
Bulldog apparently actually leaked it on Facebook.
Yes.
They were having issues.
Yes. So that time they were having issues. No.
Yeah.
Okoliki. So he said about 3-4 days before the payment came through, and then he did that. So he lost about $4 million.
Okay.
But people are doubting. People are doubting if it's true that he actually lost that amount of money.
Okay.
Because as a according to people, it might be lies. Like I'm speaking from the comments section.
Yeah.
I saw some people talking about the fact that there's no difference between Dr. Baumia and Shatta Wale.
Hey, please.
That's what I saw in the comment section.
Hey. But I mean, Shatta and Bulldog have had their own issues. They've gone back to back.
Yeah.
And I understand Shatta is angry with Bulldog because Bulldog has again sued him. I don't know what exactly he sued him for, but we will find out. So I'm actually having an interview with Shatta Wale today for BTM Africa.
Oh.
Yeah. So for those who have been, for years.
Okay.
I've been saying, hey, NY and Shatta, NY.
Okay.
I won't disclose the location of the shoot. And yes, I'm winning.
Okay.
But Motis will be able.
On the bebo. Because this one, they only bebo.
Oh, I didn't know many bebo.
You don't have the strength.
And Shatta has the strength.
Yes.
Oh, come on. No, but it's going to be an interesting interview. Yeah. I'm going to sit with him. He's giving me 2 hours to ask him any question I want.
Oh, 2 good hours.
Yes.
I'll send my list to you.
But I'll keep it in an hour.
I'll send my questions to you.
I keep the interview in an hour so that it will be short and concise.
I'll send my questions to you. Should I start now?
No. So watch out for that interview on BTM Africa, myself, Shatta Wale. I know a lot of people would never anticipated this, but there are no permanent enemies in this industry. Of course, we are never enemies as well. Anyway, let's move on to
our next entertainment story. Okrakku Mantey,
Deputy Minister for Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture.
Yes, he also had an interview yesterday on Hits FM, and then people are disappointed at the comments. He's talking about the fact that he's a deputy. He feels bad when you guys keep asking him, what has he done? Do you guys know the law surrounding deputy ministers? They're supposed to assist.
Into a mate. Okay.
Yes, I was there. Yes.
No, you see.
They are not really the decision makers.
Listen, if they
so
know,
he feels bad when you guys are always coming at him and saying, what have you done?
What is his locus when he is a deputy minister? What does he do? As a deputy, obviously, your minister might assign you to do certain things. Again, you are in charge of certain things. So if you're a deputy and keep telling us that, because per your position you can't do anything, why did you then accept that position in the first place? When you know you'll be put in a place and you can't do anything, why then are you there? Why are you being paid? Because if you can't do anything, if we ask you a question and say, I can't do anything. If you can't do anything, why are you being paid? Why are you there? We should be looking at the constitution and scrapping the deputies off. Because you see, when you get to the Ministry of Tourism, for instance, you have various directors for various sectors. Ghana Tourism Authority, which is under the ministry, has our boss, Kwesi Anjima, heading that. You have other directories, like different directors under the Ghana Tourism, under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. All these offices have directors who are in charge of these things. So then, these directors can now respond directly or reply directly or actually answer questions directly to the minister. Because if you're a deputy and you keep saying, all deputies keep saying, we are just deputies, we can't do anything, we can't do much, we are just deputies, then why are you accepting those positions and why are you taking salary for those positions?
And so, the problem is, so right now we come and say, and we are giving you a position, you're going to make good money out of it, you won't take it.
No, you see.
No, so the problem is with our, as you mentioned, our constitution. If our laws, he was basing it on the laws. If the laws are not allowing them to really make decisions or do anything, then they shouldn't be there.
No, the laws do not prevent them from making decisions.
Assists.
And
you see, many decision that means you can't really make any decision.
That's why there should be a very good relationship, because let's not forget, Okrakku Mantey was a deputy minister for the former minister. Now, when the former minister, Dr. Amin, was moved out of there, he still remains a deputy minister for Japan Mesa. So you know more into that sector. Let's not forget, this new minister, Japan Mesa, when he was actually announced, as at the time he was not even a substantive minister, when he came to Kumasi, he told industry players that he has no idea about tourism, arts and culture, and that industry people should help him. If you want industry people to help you, who can best assist you than your deputy who has been in the industry for that long? So if this same deputy tells us that he can't do anything, then what is he saying? Japan Mesa said, listen, I don't know, until my appointment, I knew nothing about tourism and arts and culture. This is a minister who's been put in a certain position and says he knew nothing about it. Imagine putting somebody who knows nothing about economy, about finance, in the finance ministry. We're a joke. Anyway, please, let's move on to the next.
Our time is up, so we are moving on to our last story for today. This morning, the National Cathedral is trending because the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice released their investigations yesterday, their findings and everything about the National Cathedral, and that is because the NDC petitioned them to do this investigation. That's Samuel Kujoto Ablakwa actually asked for this investigation. That was last year, 2020.
About a double identity,
double identity and other things. Other amounts of monies that was spent and all of that. And so it's a lengthy finding. So if you have time, you can go and read it. But they are actually
I'll see if you have time.
Yes, they're actually recommending prosecution and investigations of the Board of Trustees. Yes, over the Board of Trustees at the National Cathedral, over $312 million contract that they awarded to a company called Rebad. Yes, according to the Public Procurement Act 663 makes it illegal. So there should be investigations, and then there should be prosecution of the Board of Trustees. And Ghanaians are like, hey, you're so hopeful.
Yeah, well, as it stands, the allegations.
Yes, the allegations. That's
just
why
like Okujeto alleged about the man of God about his identity, double passport, and all that.
Yes, but then
Shraj
he's been
says, well, so they've released a statement. I'm just waiting for the president perhaps to issue a white paper on that, because most of the time Shraj has the powers of like the High Court. So whatever has been decided, it binds. So let's see what happens in that regards. But there's something happening which I want to touch on. The National Security has released a statement regarding the abduction or the kidnapping of
Sylvia,
the Ghanaian manager for Emirates. And I find it worrying. I mean, I find the statement a bit worrying.
Wow.
The statement states that, no national security operative was part of the kidnapping.
Yes.
But then it goes ahead to say that they've now started investigations. You've now started investigations into an alleged kidnapping. But you are able to conclude that none of your staff was a part. I mean, make it make sense. You've started investigations, but you've drawn a conclusion already that none of your staff was a part of it.
They want to make it clear that none of their staff was part of it, but they are going to look into.
So if you look into it,
surrounding it.
So if you look into it and you find out that your staff was a part of it. So what is happening is that you've already cleared yourself of any misdoing, and you're now going to investigate it. I think clearing yourself must come after the investigation.
Okay.
Or you could have simply said, you've taken notice of whatever is going on. You've started you've commenced investigations into it. But if you clear yourself and say none of our members or none of our staff was a part of it, but we've now started investigations, then I mean, I just don't get it. And that was a statement released by the National Security. Anyway, thank you very much, Best Blessing Doe. I'm pretty sure you have something for our women.
Yes, our beautiful ladies out there. It's not just for our women. If you're a man out there, you have a girlfriend, you have a daughter, you have a wife, you have a sister, you can also walk into any pharmacy, any market, and then get them the Clarice Feminine Cleansing Wash, the Feminine Freshening Spray, the Feminine Cleansing Cloths. And then as a lady,
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a strong relationship. You've been with me through university. All those days of studying together just to ace those tests, which we did, by the way. And those days of the side hustles. You were there. All of these have prepared me for this moment. Cowbell Coffee has been there with me every single step of the way.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is AGA approved.
High-speed 4G internet, empowering organizations to operate with greater efficiency and competitiveness by